everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Leslie, and today we're in my craft room where I will share with you a quick Dollar Tree haul, and then we're going to talk about our second Christmas DIY. So if you like DIYs and you decorate with gingerbread, stay tuned. Alright, so for the items I've got for this craft, I've got 4 of these foam blocks, floral foam blocks. I got 4 of these gingerbread houses. I cut the string off. I was thinking about popping off this door and this window, but I'm not sure that that comes off really easily. I've got stickers from the dollar store. Sorry for the glare. Trying to get used to my new ring light. Finally got a good ring light so y'all can see me. I got some faux snow. I also have a tea set, because if you watched my previous videos, I talked about doing a tiered tray with like a Santa theme, and I got those plush Santas and the little jar from the Target dollar spot that has the Santa cookies in it. Well, I thought I could take these plates and this cup and paint them red, green, white, whatever color I choose, and then take my little gingerbread men. Let me see if I can grab one. So I have these little gingerbreads that I got from the dollar store, and I actually have painted them. This one is done up like a little boy. I actually drew on them, sorry, with my Bic permanent marker ultra fine line. I have a slight addiction to pens. So anyway, I was going to lay those, you know, on the little plate to look like we left some gingerbread cookies. Then maybe take some caulking or whatever and make the whipped cream and stick the straw in it. Maybe make it look like a hot cocoa for Santa. So I don't know if we'll get both of these in on this video, but that's my plan, so I will try. So first I want to start with going through and painting these houses. Now, one of my favorite colors, or really my favorite color that I use, seems to be, is brown oxide from Apple Barrel. And what I did with my gingerbread men was I took that, added water, and kind of treated it as a stain to give them a light color. Just a little bit of color. For the gingerbread houses, I was thinking maybe I would go a little bit darker and just do the brown oxide. So this is where I was playing with it last night, mixing it with some warm buff, or over here I left it just as it was. Here I was playing around and adding some warm buff to it because I wanted it to kind of have more of that look where it's kind of a softer brown versus to me it's harsh. So I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over to the DIY spot, and we'll get started. Alright, so here is the gingerbread house, and then I think what I'm going to do is just go over the whole thing, well, except for the roof, because that would obviously be white. But I think I'm just going to, it's going to be easiest just to go over the whole thing in white versus trying to paint in each of these little spaces because I'm not that good at painting. That's just the facts. So, still not sure if I want to add water or not. Guess I could just leave it like this. I've got 4 of them. Alright. It's a very light gingerbread color. Maybe take it just a little bit darker. Just a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit more now, because 2 drops didn't really show. Okay, let's try 4 drops. But we could also have our gingerbread houses different colors too. We don't want them to be cookie cutter houses. I'll be here all week, folks. Alright, I'm going to try this on the back. Ooh, unless I spray it all over. But I just want to see what that will look like. Oh yeah. That looks like a gingerbread color, doesn't it? What do we think? I'm going to let that soak in and dry because this kind of looked frosted like that last night and it ended up not being quite as light. So I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry. Alright, so it is a bit light, but I think I'm going to go for it for this first house. Because the more I think of it, the more I just really don't want them to look the same. So I am just going to go through and paint this house. And when I'm done, I will come back and share with you the result. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this will be covered in snow or something, not exactly sure. And I might just go crazy and paint the whole thing because it's easier. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this and I will be back. Alright, so it appears that the gingerbread folk have arrived to look at their new build, and they seem to be quite pleased. So, alright, so I wanted to give you an idea of what I'm thinking. And so I've got these Dollar Tree stickers that I'll put here where the trees are. You see that they aren't as large as the trees behind, but nobody's going to see that. It's up on top of my counters. I'll put a little reindeer over here. I also have these little presents that maybe I could glue, you know, on the base. This, of course, will be covered, but, you know, kind of glue these around something like that. I also have a snowman I could do. So, yeah, lots of options. Hello, Rocket. You getting up here in the middle of my project is not going to change the fact that you don't get fresh food today. So, stop. Get down. Rocket, get down. Well, I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry, got done. But that's not what we're doing today. Alright, of course I don't have dark brown. So I'm going to take my brown oxide, put a couple of dollops of black in there. We'll start with 1 dollop. That's a nice dark chocolate. That looks like good dark chocolate. So, I'm going to outline the windows with my dark chocolate. Kind of looks black. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have used my markers. That's alright. I'll just use this for this one. Maybe I'll do one in just markers and I'll show you. We'll experiment and see how well that does. If you get close on it, you can see it's like a brownish black color. And I went a little bit into my window, but that's okay. Nobody's going to see it, right? Right. Just need to take my time because I'm a messy painter. And we don't need to be messy. Okay. Doing pretty good so far. Sorry I'm not talking. Gotta concentrate. I'm going to go ahead and caulk along here, 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 up here, and along here. Take my brush and kind of give it some texture. And then I'm going to let that dry. And later on this evening, we'll come back through and do the embellishments, figure out what I'm going to do here, things like that. So I am just going to, oh, where do I start? We'll start here. Let me just get my caulk up to the top. There we go. And I'm just running a bead there. And I'm going to take the end of my paintbrush and just kind of spread it around, give it some texture, turn it around so I can make sure I can see that I got everything, hold it up and look at it. Let's do a little bit more up here. Again, trying to be perfect. Not exactly sure why. Okay, so there's that part. And I'm going to come through and do this part. And just do the same thing there. Just take it, give it some texture. I want to make sure it comes up to this windowsill. Want to make sure that it drips down. Like that. Cute. Cute. Okay. Then we're going to do this side. And again, hold it up so I can see. Oh my. Aren't we being ferocious today? So, I think I like the swirl a little bit more. Makes it look like icing a bit more. So, we're gonna swirl. And that's what you do. You just go through and make it look like what you like, because it's your project. And I'm going to stop messing with it, because I'm being OCD. I've made up my mind while I'm doing my crafting, which is quite often the case. You have one vision, you're working on it, something else comes in and you're like, oh yeah, that's it. That's what I gotta do. So, I'll just lay that right there. And then, I'm going to come in with some snow under here. And make it kind of look like it's piled up around the tree and the stump. And then just bring it down here. That's what I want. I want it to just kind of look like a snowdrift. Alright, so then do that on the other side. Start over here. Okay, first of all, my workspace is way too small for this kind of DIY. So, okay, let's see what we can do with that. So, the next video coming up on my channel will be a decorate with me in my bedroom for Christmas. I may start in my bathroom and then work my way into my bedroom. And I'm going to, I've thought about it for a couple of weeks now. Because I'm newer to YouTube, you guys didn't get to see my Christmas decor last year. So I'm going to do everything in the same type of themes that I did last year. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry. And then I'll come in. I'm going to let this dry for a few hours. I'll probably come in later and do this rooftop. And I might stick a snowflake over that, but the icing will probably cover it, so I'm not exactly sure. But look how cute they are going to be. I wonder if I should place them on there now. I don't know what to do. Alright, let me get my glue out. Because they can go down into the snow. I hear you, kitten. Tomorrow is the day where you get to have your fresh food because you're bougie. Alright, so I'm just taking my Eileen's, no. Taking my Eileen's tacky glue that I got at the dollar store. And gonna put my little ginger on there. Sorry. Okay, did I show you that? Eileen's, let's do it the right way. Eileen's tacky glue. I don't know what it is with me tonight and doing everything upside down. What is the problem? Okay. So she's excited. Who else is excited? Is her boyfriend excited? Does he want to be over here with her? Or does he want to be over here? I think on this one I'm going to put him over here. Because if I do them all the same, they're going to look like, what are they going to look like? Cookie cutter houses. Alright. Sorry, I'm just putting glue on the little ginger man. Then we'll just place him over there on the snow. Okay. What is that? Okay, well, they just didn't So I'm going to let that all dry. And I need to put my wreath on. I might as well put that on and let that dry. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. Just use some Eileen's tacky glue. I'm going to put it on pretty generously because I don't know how well these bottle brush things are going to stick. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Alright, so if I come back and that has not dried to stick on there, then I know that I will have to come through with some E6000 or hot glue or something, but so far it's very cute and I hope you're enjoying it.